Right, listeners, it is Oh My K-Pop Day with the amazing NIve joining us.
Hello.
Brother, how are you doing today?
Oh, I am doing just fine. I'm a little bit hungry right now.
It's a hungry time.
I usually have like a great lunch, like a good lunch, and like almost not eat during the dinner time. But then, it's I think I ate like a little less
Yeah.
in the lunch.
Well, hopefully we can recharge your batteries or your energy with some good music
Yes.
and good talk today.
Feel my soul.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, obviously, me and you, we don't, work for other companies. We're not office workers or anything, right? But today is actually a public holiday in Korea.
It is.
So many people are taking a break due to the stepping stone holiday we've got. We've had it's been a long Chuseok Thanksgiving period with days off and stuff. But yeah, so lots of people actually took Monday and today off, Monday, Tuesday, right? Days off. I can't imagine you chilling out.
I was just about to mention this. I mean, us freelancers or, musicians, when they say it's a workers' holiday and then like any kind of holiday, especially for me, I don't feel too related to it.
Yeah.
Because every time people are taking off days, I just feel like I'm stuck at the studio and just working on something else.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to take care of my off time as well these days.
Right.
And I think resting is also one of the part of the way to take care of yourself. So people, if you're listening to this, if it's a workers' holiday, take a day off.
Yeah.
Readjust your body and your soul, and don't be like me.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's very important, actually. That's so vital. Getting good night's sleep is important. I'm sure there'll be so many people doing that, or even spending time with their family members. I'm sure many people have been doing that as well. And or I'm guessing there are some people coming back to Seoul, to this city, to come back ready for the working week again. So it's going to be a lot of people traveling, I think, today. But yeah, I agree. I think me and NIve, we like to work. We're workaholic is a good word for us.
Yes, we love to work. We're workaholic, and at the same time, we are pushed to work these days as well. So
very true, very true. But hopefully we can take some time out, which I think will be a good thing, obviously, to do. It's a good period of time to do that. Getting into autumn now properly, and hopefully a good thing for people to do, actually. It's interesting though, because as musicians and people who work in the music business, right? We don't always just work by ourselves, right?
Right.
We work with other people too, and other musicians.
Very true.
And I've realised that not everyone wants to work like me. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so you have to kind of be understanding with everyone's different kind of living or working patterns, right?
That's true. Working with any kind of person, meaning that it means that you have to be able to understand how that person works and, relate to each other so that the workflow is flawless.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm sure there will be some freelancers as well taking some good time off on a day like today.
But I'm sure we can go well together. Sam and I, we are both workaholics, but somebody who's stuck in between us.
Oh, no. I feel sorry for them.
I'm not sure about that person.
I feel very bad for them already. Brilliant. Well, obviously, me and NIve, is this work? I don't know. We have lots of fun doing this show. So what we're going to do is have a lot of fun doing Oh My K-Pop. Before we get officially started, shall we sort of talk about the segment, please?
Let me introduce the segment. We will choose the K-pop musician of the hour, look back on their history from their debut till now, and Sam and I will be analyzing the reason why we think they're loved through our point of view.
Yeah, and we also need the listeners' participation during this time.
And of course, during the middle of the segment, Sam and I will B-side tracks that we like by the artist.
And for today's K-pop musician, send in a song by this artist you want to hear. Tell us why you like this particular artist too.
And lastly, you can always send in your request for the K-pop musician that you want us to closely examine. We will actively reflect your opinions.
Yes, we will. Me and NIve as well. We always do a video message for one very, very lucky listener as well. So bear that in mind. Okay, today it's going to be quite a fun one because we're talking about this particular person, the K-pop musician of the day.
We're gonna be talking about the legendary one. Today's K-pop musician is Jung from CN Blue.
Yeah.
In 2009, through the drama You're Beautiful, 비남이시네요, he debuted as an actor first. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
With his handsome face, natural acting, he became a rising star right after, and he made his debut as CN Blue in 2010 as the leader and main vocalist of CN Blue. And he has I'm Sorry, You Can Do It, Can't Stop, and many other hit songs. And he's a talented singer-songwriter who wrote and composed almost all the songs. And he's been a guest on many variety shows since his debut, showing off his great sense of entertainment. And Saihan of Girls' Generation and him appeared as a couple in We Got Married, 우리 결혼했어요, right? He's an all-rounder and also an entertainer, and he's been working as a band and solo artist for 13 years. And singer-songwriter Chung Yong-hwa's music, let's check them out right now.
Absolutely, Chung Yong-hwa. I'm sure there are lots of people right now tuning in who are like, oh yeah, I love Chung Yong-hwa, he's incredible. Cool, so a bit of basic sort of musician info. He has a voice that kind of matches up with that pop rock genre thanks to his unique pronunciation and vocalization that specializes in pop. He goes with everything, acoustic songs, English lyrics as well. He's a frontman who writes and composes most of CN Blue's songs. He actually started writing music in the third year of middle school. And to get inspiration for self-written songs, even one little thing, he takes notes. Like, he's very detailed like that. Every year he writes the Korean and Japanese titles. He also produces entire albums. He learnt clarinet and piano from a young age.
I can relate.
You're clarinet as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. He was good at playing the recorder in school, so on many variety shows he did a recorder performance. Main vocalist, frontman of CN Blue, of course, in charge of being the second guitar. Depending on the song, though, he can play main guitar as well. He plays lots of instruments. What he needs the most in his life is a home, his cell phone, and Wi-Fi. He's been working out regularly, basketball, snowboarding, surfing, golf, boxing, etc. He likes sports as a hobby. And interesting news, starting with Macau on the 21st of next month. Asian Tour 2023, Chung Yong-hwa Live, Your City Will Be Held. And also, CN Blue are doing a solo concert called CN Bloon Titty. That's very clever. CN Bloon Titty at the Olympic Hall in Seoul Olympic Park, October 7th and 8th.
He's truly all-rounder, huh?
Very
he
much.
can play sports, he can play like instruments,
Yeah.
he's an entertainer. Nice. Well, okay, new music information. The title song of his second mini album, Your City, released on September 14th, 2023. It's been 6 years since he released a solo album. He wrote and composed all the songs, a masterpiece that incorporates the musical experience of a singer-songwriter with 13 years of experience, and it's an alternative indie genre that combines rock and retro. And it's a song with a low-pitched riff in the chorus part, starting with a catchy whistle lead, the funky rhythm of the electric guitar following along with it. And the melody came out in just 10 minutes, but the lyrics took a longer time. According to Chung Yong-hwa, right? And living the glamorous and shining city, it's a story of pretending to be cool and crying out for longing. The lyrics include the feeling of leaving your side that has changed so much from the beginning without any lingering feelings.
Yes, guys, we're talking all about Chung Yong-hwa today. Oh, do you know what? Just talking about some of his basic info, I was expecting that. When you look at him, he just looks like a guy who's good at everything. Do you know what I mean? There are some people like that where they just anything they do, they're good at it. He's one of those people, right?
Always a guy who's a center of attention. Lots of jealousy towards him. I'm sure he's been through a lot.
Absolutely. People forget that his start was kind of like acting. I mean, obviously, CN Blue they had like in the underground in Japan they did really well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he did this drama, and like suddenly CM Blue, their debut in Korea, just became huge, massive, massive. One of the best examples of being like a how can we describe this? I mean, idol band. Can we call them an idol band? I don't know, but really, they did some incredible stuff in the 2010s, right?
Right. I mean, we have like idol or band group called Day 6, right?
Yeah.
But then if you compare Day 6 with CN Blue, I would say they have like completely different souls.
Music taste is a bit different, huh?
A bit different.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't say like which one is better or like which one
Of
is
course.
different, more different or whatnot. But it's more like their colors are very, very two different souls. Even though they share the same band genre,
Yeah.
that's how I learned from listening to CN Blues music and Day 6 music and the other band groups' songs.
Yeah.
What taught me is that you have different ways of speaking, even in the same genre, such as band music.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I genuinely really just enjoy listening to band music, and CN Blue is one of the groups that I enjoy to the fullest.
Definitely. I actually, before I debuted with my band Lunar Flow, right, our label people always said to me, study CM Blue. So actually, I've probably seen every clip that's possible of CM Blue, and I realised the reason. Obviously, their music's great. On stage, you can't take your eyes off Chung Yong-hwa. There's something about him as a performer where he's so charismatic, and everything he does looks cool. He's like, just everything's perfect on stage when it comes to CM Blue. So I studied so much of his music, of his performances, and actually I had the pleasure of promoting at the same time as CM Blue when they did the song Can't Stop. He was on the piano, I think, for Can't Stop, and I was watching him backstage. And I don't know why, everyone else was great, obviously, but when he's on stage, for some reason, he looks like a shining angel. Like, even the light is different. Do you know what I mean?
You sure it wasn't the light?
It probably was the light. The lighting was probably different. The lighting was different. That's true. That's very true. No, but there's something about. I think you can tell about a person's passion in their eyes, right?
Right.
There's something about his eyes which is just crazy. He's a brilliant artist in so many different ways.
Yes, I mean it's his also, I would say, his gesture, his posture. I think one of the reasons is because he started as an actor as well. I think that kind of like aura, I would say, really stands along with him.
Yeah. Are we allowed to? We're just fanboying, aren't we? We're not really talking about.
I just realized
we're not very professional today.
Gotta back off right now.
All we're doing is saying we love him. We love Chung Yong-hwa.
Yeah, we're just talking in a little more solidified, defined way. But then all we're saying is that we're fans.
Yeah, we're fans. We're fans. Dude, we got to listen to the new song, I think.
Yes, we do. This is Your City, 너의 도시 by Jung Yong-hwa.
짧은 한마디 끝내 내게 뱉어 뱉어낸 후 흐려진 숨 하지 못한 말이 먼지처럼 쌓여 And I know it will never be the same anywhere I go 그곳에 넌 없으니까 All my dreams 내 일상이 무너져가도 Now I'm on my way yeah. 내 도시를 떠나 Leave it behind 오늘도 round and round and round your city 긴 여행을 떠나 I will be alright 아프지만 I'll leave your city girl 따라따따따 따라따따따 따라따따 There's no turning back 따라따따따 따라따따따 So long baby I'll leave your city girl 눈 감으면 너무 선명해져 힘든 night 눈부시게 빛나던 야경과 눈물겹게 행복한 너와 나 Alright 진짜 오지마 Goodbye 아프지만 I'll leave your city girl 따라따따따 따라따따따 따라따따 There's no turning back 따라따따따 따라따따따 So long baby I'll leave your city girl
There we go. 너의 도시, Your City by 정영화.
Nice.
That we just listened to. Brilliant song.
I mean, it shows everything that has to be spoken about Jung Yong-hwa in a musical way. Always his voice too.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
I mean, I remember when I first listened to his voice. I think I was in middle school.
Mm. Yeah.
Yes, I mean he was on a stage. I would say this like specific music program, and I don't know. He has. It feels like his voice never changed
Yeah, it's
since
exactly the
that
same.
time.
Yeah.
And he still has that same amount of energy. I mean, we are saying that he's been singing for the almost like 13 years, right?
Yeah.
But then his ways of singing, his passion. You can feel the passion when somebody's singing.
Yeah.
And I because I've been recording like few artists, like many artists, I can kind of like by listening to the specific album or songs, I can kind of tell like what kind of like attitude that the singer might have had during the recording session. I could say confidently that Jung Yong-hwa had this like passion when he was recording the song. So I enjoyed a lot.
Absolutely. One last thing before we move on to more music. I actually saw him recently.
You did?
A few months ago. There's a studio that I go to often, and I was doing a session there, writing a song, and I was outside with the head of that studio. We were talking, and Jung Yong-hwa was there in the same building, and he came out saying hello to my friend, and I was looking at him thinking, his face is exactly the same as when he started. Like, he hasn't changed one bit. He looks incredible.
Are you sure it wasn't the light?
The lighting was very good as well, I've got to admit. He looked like an angel again.
I think we have this like a personal like lighting around him when we see him.
I think so.
Whether in the real life or on TV.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to stop. We need to listen to some of his music. He's got some great songs.
Yes, we do.
So let's go ahead. 3 of Jung Yong-hwa's big hit songs. Let's have a listen and talk. Right, so already the mood is set.
What a fine song. This is called One Fine Day. 어느 멋진 날. The title song of One Fine Day, his first solo album released on January 20th, 2015, is the first solo album released among the band CN Blue members. It's a song about Jung Yong-hwa's concerns as a solo artist in a different style from the music that he's made and sung up until that time. Jung Yong-hwa, who wanted to fill his first solo album, chose ballad as the genre of the title song. It's a very big move actually for somebody who's been singing in a band music, right? And the lyrics are about the days when you meet the other person while remembering the other person and the feelings after the breakup.
Absolutely. There's something about his voice. Now, obviously, I think he probably did some ballads probably before this one, but when he came out with this, I think people were kind of pleasantly surprised in many ways because we're so used to his voice on hard-hitting C and blues songs. For him to come out with this and be so emotional, wow! It shows his wide range in terms of voice, right? Yeah, he's great.
I mean, also his choice of going for ballads for his first solo album also really shows how versatile thinker he is.
Yeah, I agree.
He's very open.
Yeah, he didn't go for the kind of music that he normally does, right?
What the audience would expect from him, right?
Yeah, well, that's a good point as well. So clearly put a lot of thought into it. I love how you can just tell he's bringing out his heart in this song. It's called 어느 멋진 날, One Fine Day. Alright, moving on to song number 2.
And this is called Fireworks, 불꽃놀이 by Jung Yong-hwa and Song Woo-jung. The single released on January 15th, 2016. It's a song that's released through this collaboration project, Vigilance. Singer-songwriter Song Woo-jung and CM Blues leader and solo artist Jung Yong-hwa participated in the song, and it's a sophisticated dance pop number with a subtle feeling of up-tempo lo-fi vibes in it, and Son Woo-jung leads the songwriting, composition, and the production. Jung Yong-hwa participated in some of the songs, including lyrics and the bridges part. And the lyrics compare the beautiful moments of admiration, affection, and love for lovers to fireworks that decorate the night sky.
Yeah, this is a song, I'm thinking back when this first came out, I was like, wow, this is stunningly beautiful. Stunningly beautiful.
To be honest, this is my first time listening to the song, and it's a great combination. I never thought of Jung Yong-hwa and Son Woo-jung singing on a kind of like EDM-ish, a lo-fi-ish
Exactly.
song, right?
Exactly. It's so unexpected. And you know what? I was thinking, when you think of Son Woo-jung, you think of this artist who has such a strong colour, right? Of voice and such a brilliant skill. Because she's so strong, I think anybody featuring on her songs doesn't want to be hidden under her. Do you know what I mean? But Jung Yong-hwa comes out. There's something about his voice where he just has so much confidence. His voice suits pretty much every genre as well.
His voice blends in really well with the other vocalists.
It goes perfectly well together.
I'm just realizing it right now.
Yeah, right. Love this one. It's such a good collaboration. So it's Jung Yong-hwa and Son Woo-jung with 불꽃놀이 Fireworks.
짧은 순간마저 안고파 터진 마음의 소리 들어와 shining star 네 입술이 왜 반짝일까 아무 말도 난 하지마 눈을 감고 we light a fire 아무 말도 하지마 이 순간
Song number 3 is going to make many people blush.
I like this. This is called Shall We Kiss? Kiss 해볼까?
Please. Oh,
Sorry, I just had to do it. I had to do it. I just wanted to do it. I'm sorry. It's a drama, The Spies Who Love Me OST released on October 29th, 2020. It's a rom-com king, actor Moon Jung-hyuk, chemistry goddess Yoon-na, and unexpected charm Im Jo-hwan are starred in the drama. It's a drama about two secretive husbands and a woman involved in a spy war. It's a thrilling, secret romantic comedy. Jung Yong-hwa participated in the drama OST after 9 years.
wow.
It's a delightful medium tempo song about the romance between the main character Ji-hoon, Moon Jung-hyuk, and Arum, Yoon-na.
Yep, it's certainly a song, especially the way NIve said it, that'll make you blush. This one.
Not blush. They'd be like, what?
What's he doing? Okay. Yeah, but when Jung Yong-hwa says it, obviously he'll blush.
True.
People will blush.
True.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm surprised. 9 years of no OSTs, and he did his first one.
I
in
wonder why.
9 years. I know, right? I mean, for this kind of song as well, we mentioned earlier, he works really well on acoustic-y type songs too. Yeah, it's a kind of song where I don't want to say it's a cheesy song, but you have to have some cheesiness
Right.
to make this song work, right?
I mean, it also shows how, again, I think with this song, we covered almost every genre that Jung Yong-hwa covered.
Yeah.
And so far, we haven't sensed any kind of like awkwardness.
Exactly.
Which shows us that Jung Yong-hwa is truly an all-rounder.
He is, absolutely. Even the bright feeling of his vocals in this song is a little bit different to what he does in other music, right? So, I'll have to say it now. Shall we have a listen? This is Kiss 해볼까? Shall we kiss?
Why so dry?
꼭 하고 싶어 지금 너에게 가고 있어 Oh it's my love 자꾸 보고 싶고 손잡고 싶고 안고 싶은 이 맘 나와 같다면 우리 love love 그게 맞을 거야 매일 어제보다 조금씩 더 커져만 가는 사랑하게 될 거야 나와 함께한다면 이 사랑을 I give to you 시간만 가는데
Brilliant. That was 3 songs from Jung Yong-hwa we just listened to. I just also realised his pronunciation is quite unique
Right.
when he sings. It's a bit different.
That adds to, I think, his character and his vocal line.
Yeah.
I would assume.
It's a little bit, I mean, he obviously doesn't sound like a foreigner, but it's kind of got that kind of Western vibes to it.
That's true.
In many
True,
different
true,
ways.
True that. Yes, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Yes,
really,
definitely.
really interesting, really interesting. Yeah, so Jung Yong-hwa we are talking about today.
Please send in the song by them that you want to hear, and also tell us about the reason why you became their fan.
Yes, that'd be lovely. Dude, me and you've been, this must have been hard, choosing Jung Yong-hwa songs.
Yes, I wanted to go for not so typical songs.
Yeah.
But I just ended up choosing not typical, but then just like good song.
Yeah. Cool.
This is called Pain Healer, and it's the song title of the song that I brought for today, and it's actually the second track of the album that's recently released. And
Yeah.
it's really what we can focus in this song while listening to the song is that this like pluck sound, this like guitar with the synth kind of combined pluck sound with Jung Yong-hwa's vocal in it. That's like that's what I would do for my track. And I could, when I listen to the song, it's like it just gave me this urge of like I want to write songs for him.
Oh wow!
And also, a friend of mine actually participated in writing this song as well.
Oh, cool.
His name is Jacob, and Ayu, and you know they are really great songwriter. And watching them working with Jung Yong-hwa just made me kind of smile in a way that dad or mom smile.
Yeah.
Like dad smile.
Yeah.
Not the dad, but like father smile.
A father smile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
A DAD smile. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're good friends, by the way.
Yeah. And to make it clear, NIve has not had kids yet. He's not a dad. Not yet. Not yet.
No, not yet.
Just to make it clear. Okay.
Crystal clear.
I love that. Yeah, for any producer as well, like you mentioned, your friends helped work on this song, or songwriter, to work with someone like Jung Yong-hwa must be, it's always like an honor, right? To get to write a song for someone like
Absolutely. I mean, and this song is so catchy at the same time. I mean, it's not the title song, but then it's really, 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 really catchy.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like pop genre, but with Jung Yong-hwa's voice on it. Also, it just shows how Jung Yong-hwa is Jung Yong-hwa.
I love it.
If that makes any sense.
Dude, I'm so excited. Can we listen to it then?
Yes, sir. This is called Pain Healer by Jung Yong-hwa.
She said, Hey, 내게 기대. 잠시만 쉬어, you'll be okay. 우울할 때 너만 찾게 돼. 안고 있으면 it feels right. 거짓말 같아, everything's alright. 숨겨둔 상처도 아무렇고 with you. I just wanna say you in my dreams tonight. 난 둘이서 you and I. 이곳은 perfect paradise. 눈 감아 너의 온기를 느껴 I feel ya. 우린 together. When I break, you're my painkiller. Healer, healer. Pain, painkiller. Pain, painkiller. Painkiller. Wherever you are, 네 생각만 gotta be right by your side. 꼭 참아봐도 자꾸 아파. 너 없이 난 미쳐. I just wanna say you in my dreams tonight. Yeah. 난 둘이서 you and I. 이곳은 perfect paradise. 눈 감아 너의 온기를 느껴 I feel ya. 우린 together. When I break, you're my painkiller. 나를 잡아준 유일한 내 doctor. On my heart. I think about you and I. 영원한 perfect paradise. I know. 네 온기를 느껴 I feel ya. 우린 together. When I break, you're my painkiller. 나나니나 나. 다나리다나니 나노. You're mine.
There we go, Pain Healer by Jung Yong-hwa. Oh, I love a bit of electric guitar in that.
Yes.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. We are talking all about Jung Yong-hwa today, listeners.
Yes, please send in the song by them that you want to hear. And also, tell us about the reason why you became their fan.
Yeah, very important you do that, please, listeners, because, of course, the show is so much more fun when you take part. We get different opinions. Obviously, we get to read out your messages during the show as well. So, good. Okay, buddy, we've got messages from listeners.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Yes, please.
All right. Siska sends in the message saying, Samsi, why today's show is not on live? I want fangirling over Yonghwa on YouTube channel. I want to send some photos and videos from concert, but I can't because it's pre-recorded. Okay, so I just sent my me singing clip on CM Blue song. Please lower the volume. Hashtag sorry guys.
Yeah.
Sorry for my long message today. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone. Compared to normal message lines, it's not too long.
Yeah, man.
But we're very sorry that we're pre-recording this.
Yeah.
Sam, do you have any explanation? She's actually directly saying this to you.
It's just go. If I had any power here at Arirang Radio, trust me, we would do a live show for you. We would do a live show for you. Do you know what though? I think the main focus is she's a huge Chung Yong-hwa fan, right? Huge fan. I'm not surprised as well. Obviously, CM Blue, they've been around Asia, doing all sorts of tours and things like that. I was just going to say as well about CM Blue. I remember it was a song called "I'm Sorry" that they did, and that whole album, the members took charge of production because their early albums actually they had many producers, right?
Right.
But from that album, they started taking charge of their music a lot. And I remember there was a music show where they were on stage, and for a band to go on stage, like the normal stage, is quite difficult. At music shows, they set up a whole new stage for them, and it was incredible. They had the guitars all plugged in and stuff, and they were just going away at it, and they were just great. That's such a good album, by the way. Such a good album. Cool. All right, I've got a message from Benny.
Yes, sir.
Writing into us. Right, Benny says, hello, Samsi and NIve. As we know, Chung Yong-hwa is one of the popular actors and singers these days, and also doing variety shows. Now, he's probably, for me, a second-generation multi-talented artist. Here are my song selections. Mileage with YDG, Navigation, Checkmate with the Taiwanese singer JJ Lin. Oh, JJ Lin is legendary, wow. Hello and Fireworks with Sonu Jongla. 추억은 잔인하게, Cruel Memories with Yoon Do-hyun. Oh, those two together, rocking away is amazing. 널 잊는 시간 속, Lost in Time. 너, 나, 우리, Would You Marry Me with Kwang Hee, Ijun and Yoon Do-jun of Highlight. Kiss 해볼까, Shall We Kiss? The OST we spoke about before. Also, 약속 Promise with Lee Hong-gi from Your Beautiful OST. A song that captures every fan, not just CM Blue, but himself as well. Have a great Tuesday. The last one you mentioned, I'm actually a big FT Island fan as well. Lee Hong-gi, I think, is somebody who's very unique in Korean music, right?
Yes.
I always wanted them to work together more. Lee Hong-gi and Chung Yong-hwa, I'm so glad they did a great song together, the Your Beautiful OST. So, yeah, Benny, you know your stuff. And looking at it, he's done some great collaborations, Chung Yong-hwa. I mean, Yoon Do-hyun, Sonu Jongla, JJ Lin, all these people, YDG we're talking about, just absolute legends in the game. Chung Yong-hwa has been... is somebody who can pretty much, I think, work with anybody he wants to, really.
And he's in a position where he can do it.
Yeah, like he could call anybody and be like, hey, I'd really love to work with you. And they'd probably consider it, you know.
What a life.
Yeah, man. It's Chung Yong-hwa, for example, you know. Amazing. Okay,
right.
We got another one.
Yes, sir. So we got message from Jane saying, hi, it's a fun Tuesday. Today's musician is Chung Yong-hwa, so I came running. I've been a fan of Chung Yong-hwa since his debut. I liked all of CM Blue's music. It was great to hear the news of our recent comeback. But I want to listen to some old songs today. It's a refreshing and bright song, and it's a drama song. It's Chung Yong-hwa's 넌 내게 반했어, Heartstrings. Actually, let me speak in a tone like something like this. 넌 내게 반했어.
Let's do it.
Sorry, guys.
Please stop. Please stop.
Sam got goosebumps right now.
Oh my
I
God.
just saw him getting like goosebumps before, so I just like I'm trying the game, but yeah, sorry guys.
It's because my headphone volume is very high. Your voice went into my brain just now. Thank you.
Oh man, I don't. It's fun to do it, but sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, listeners of Super K-pop. By the way, I'm
So-
just gonna continue with the message.
Yeah.
The song came out in 2011. It's already been 12 years. Time
Wow.
does fly.
Wow.
Right. I want to hear it after a long time. Super K-pop is the best. It is the best.
Oh,
Mm.
that's very sweet. Very
Mm.
nice.
Thank you so much, Jane.
Again, someone who's coming running because of Chung Yong-hwa. Not surprised at all. Not
I
surprised.
can relate.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool. Thank you very much. Right. So we haven't got that much time remaining. Before we actually talk about other stuff for next week's show, I
Mhm.
want to talk just a little bit about my choice for the last song today. So I've gone for a song. Actually, Benny mentioned this one.
Mhm.
It's a song called Mileage, and he did this song with YDG.
Mm.
And as soon as I'll be very honest, I wasn't aware of the song before.
Mhm.
And as soon as I was going through his songs and I saw Chung Yong-hwa with YDG, I was like, what kind of song is this going to be? Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
YDG will always be a legendary. Can we call him? He's a hip hop artist, right? He's
Right,
a rapper.
and he's just original on his own.
so
Mm.
so unique. Like you listen to his music and it's so different, but then it's not weird. It's like kind of cool at the same time. You like it, right?
Mhm.
And I thought, okay, these two on a song is going to be interesting. And then I went ahead and had a listen to it. It's quite beautiful. Like these acoustic guitars on this medium tempo song. Jung Yong-ha doing his thing. YDG on his rap is a little bit calmer.
Mhm.
He's actually very good, YDG, at being unique. But also, when he's telling a serious story, his storytelling ability is crazy. It's really good. It gets you right in the heart. So
Mm.
this is a song, I think, which just brings two very, very different types of musicians and artists together. And I love the fact that Chung Yong-hwa wanted to do something like this, which is just, just a little bit different.
Mm.
Just a little bit different. So that's the song I've gone for. Dude, next week is going to be interesting because we don't talk a lot about lyricists, right?
We don't.
But-
right, true.
Next week, we're talking about a lyricist, right?
And she's a very famous one as well. We're gonna be talking about the lyricist 서지음.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's very famous for writing lyrics for EXO, Growl, Ururong, lyrics for Achu. Or recent one like After Like. More information would be like 살짝 설렜어 nonstop by Oh My Girl. And some of the Paul Kim song 있잖아, and more and more like tours to this SM entertainment driven artists, and other than SM artists, almost every artist she covered writing lyrics for them, and her name is very, very famous among producers, writers, and lyricists.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very refreshing talking about her.
It's going to be fun. I mean,
Mhm.
in Korea, obviously, there are many superstar producers. There aren't many superstar lyricists, right? But she is one of those superstar lyricists that we can talk about.
And
Yeah.
also almost like more than 70% of her works are all kind of like title songs.
So she works on big famous songs. Yeah.
Right. So she worked on like most of the songs that she worked on are titled, which shows her character as well
It
as
does.
a lyricist. Because we're gonna talk about this next week a little more. But then, there is characters in every lyricist.
I know.
Even for me as well. But we'll talk about that. We're gonna save
Yeah.
this conversation
Yeah.
for next week.
It's going to be fun.
Mm.
Can't wait for it, listeners. Make sure that you don't miss out. So that's it for today's show, guys. NIve, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Brilliant, guys. That is it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your host, Sam Carter. The last song we're going to play with YDG is Chung Yong-hwa's Mileage. And we'll say goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
I love you, Universe.